Good morning, Principal, teacher, and today's chief guest, Sri T.P. Shashikumar. And I am Vaishnavi Kirnai of grade 7A. Today, before you, recite a verse from Bhagavad Gita. Before that, let me give a brief description on Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita is taken from the great epic Mahabharata. It consists of 80 chapters. It is said that Vedavyasa wrote Bhagavad Gita in his epic because Lord Krishna recited this to Arjuna in the battlefield of Kurukshetra to encourage Arjuna because he lost his sense after seeing his relatives and his Kaurava brothers because he thought that he had to fight them. To encourage him, Lord Krishna recited his advices as Gitopadesha. So, let me get started. So today, I will be reciting the 18th sloka from the 4th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Jnana Karma Yoga. Karmanyevadhikarasye ma phaleshu kadachana ma karma phalake durgo ma te sango swakarmani. The meaning of this is simple. It is, you have no authority on the results that you get after you're doing your duty. But it doesn't mean that you should not fulfill your duties. Do your duties without thinking of the result you get. Thanks.
Thank you, Vaishnavi. Miles Monroe, a Bahamian minister, once said, "Failure is not the absence of success, it is the neglect of trying." I request my dear friend Nandita to introduce and welcome our guest.
Thank you, Alishba. Failed in his grade 11 maths exam. Years later, a proud honor of a PhD in maths. Can we ever imagine such a situation in our lives? Well, friends, I think that it is possible because the inspiring story of our dear chief guest tells us that. Friends, we have gathered here for our very first online counseling session, and it is my honor to welcome our dear chief guest. And I'm sure that once this session is over, he will be part of our big family. And we are also sure that he wouldn't want to term this session to be an official one. Unique ability to be one among us, his audience, once he starts speaking. A scientist, a writer, teacher, speaker, environmentalist, social worker, chairman of Shiksha, and many, many more, he has been known for the numerous accomplishments, accolades, and positions he has received in his life. But especially, he has captured the hearts of many like us as a life mentor. The journey that he has been through, taking up different roles and extraordinarily fulfilling them, makes him a real champion. Friends, let's welcome our respected chief guest, Dr. T.P. Shashikumar, literally person extraordinaire, heartily to the session. Sir, our excitement is at paramount to listen to you. Welcome, sir. Next, I would like to welcome our mentor and guide, our dear principal, sir, Professor M. Abubakar, to the gathering. Welcome, sir. It is also my pleasure to welcome our dear teachers and friends to the session. Once again, welcome you all to our first online counseling gathering. Over to you, Alishba.
Thank you, Nandita. Friends, now it's time to listen to our guest, and we are all going to make and feel some differences in our lives from today. Over to you, sir.
Do you have anything to say, Professor Abubakar, my brother? Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. We are blessed. We are blessed here that to have you on this day, and our children also very much blessed because of your presence. Thank you, sir.
I think we met in Chennai, right?
Chennai, yes, sir. Chennai program.
2018 January.
Right, sir. Right, sir. Right,
Thank
sir.
you for this invitation.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you all the management, Miss Ambuli, for coordinating with me.
Thank you.
Alishba, you are doing a good job.
Thank you, sir.
Vaishnavi, as an invitee, came and joined. She is in 7th grade.
Yes, sir. She is in the 7th grade and she is the reciter.
Yeah, I think all of you should listen to my Bhagavad Gita classes.
Thank you, sir.
Vaishnavi said it is so simple, but it is not that simple. It is very simple to say that you don't have to look for your result and you do karma. It is not that possible, because we all look for our result,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, thank you all faculty, staff. I'm sure it's not my dear children who are only listening to me. Their parents also must be around, right?
Sir, we have counseling, CBSE counseling people also. They are having that connection.
Wonderful.
About 77 people from all around the world.
Great. So I'm having a great audience, learned audience.
Thank you, sir.
And I'm sure I'm addressing the 11th and 12th children specially.
Yes, sir.
They are in the most crucial age in their life. I've got a small book called Life of Love. This is my poem. I have 27 poetries inside, in which one of the poem is teen to 20. The 19 will change to 20 in few years for you, my children. And this is the time in teen, 17, 18, 19, where you have to take crucial decisions in life. Generally, when I come on to radio, especially in Gulf, the day I deliver the talk, thousands of students and parents will call and ask what to study, where to study, or I have failed in exam, what to do. I got very, very great experience traveling across Gulf. 2015, I remember when I went to Oman in one of the good schools. That day was when 11th grade exam result was published. And the boy failed in many of his subjects. And then I was addressing, he came and hugged me. And he said, all throughout, I only heard my teacher scolding me for failure. Now there is somebody who says, don't worry, you will win your life. I remember he came to my place in Kerala and stayed with me 10 days. Now he is studying in London for his graduation with good scholarship. I yesterday got the title from Ambuli, Failure is Success in Progress. Actually, it is Ambuli who gave the title, not me. When I was searching for this on Google, I found it is Albert Einstein's great quote. I did not study like you in English medium, so I will have to look for meanings of words. So yesterday to today, I became so lean because I have full tension, because I don't understand the meaning of the quote itself. Now I'm sitting in front of you explaining that with full courage, because I learned, I understood what is the meaning. I am not new to Ras Al Khaimah. Probably before most of you have taken birth, I was in Ras Al Khaimah. In 2003 October, I was in Ras Al Khaimah. It's after maybe 6,000 days, I am speaking to somebody in Ras Al Khaimah. I was there in UAE for 35 programs in 7 days. So you can imagine average 6 programs per day. And that gave me a lot of experience like this, traveling across. I was recollecting last year, same day, same date. I was teaching, that was Sunday, 2019 was Sunday. I was on a Sunday dialogue and I was explaining Gayatri Mantra. Om Bhurbhuvaswaha Tat Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yonaha Prachodayat. It means, please enlighten me. What is essential for every one of us to get enlightened? That is what I was telling last year in USA, in Columbus, Indiana, on my satsang with some people. 2018, I was in Coimbatore talking to technical skilled people to make them soft skill experts so that they could pass their interview out. 2017, I was in Alain talking to Indian Association, the same date. 2016, I was on a teacher's workshop in Oasis in Hyderabad. 14 in engineering college in Kerala, Iringalakkuda, where my wife hails from. In 2011, I was in an engineering college on a staff development program. See, why I am narrating is to tell that we create moments in life. When I see the list and read out what happened last year, it gives me a great pleasure because there are moments which I can cherish in my life. I am going to add 2020, I was in Ras Al Khaimah with my children, and those who heard me changed their life after listening to me. That will become my success line. And that is how I am building. I'm sure each one of you who are listening to me and writing down small notes on what points which I'm explaining today, when you recollect back, look at it back, probably you will send a WhatsApp message on my number 944-7437-948. Write a small note saying that, yeah, this is what I got from this class. Or maybe search for me on YouTube, or maybe on my website to look at my poem which I just mentioned, or maybe which I'm going to mention in my classes. Few points which I'm going to share with you. I'm sure some people will come back to me after a few years because I have experience of students coming back or their parents coming back after 6 years. We heard you when my daughter was a student in 7th class and now she passed 12th and I don't know what is to be done. And I ask you, who are you? I am one among the parent who was sitting in the parent side. So this is my experience. I'm sure this is what makes your life cherishable. Are you able to create such moments in your life? That makes your life. It is not that how much you scored in maths, physics, chemistry, biology, commerce, or economics, or English, which matters a lot. Which matters is not your success or failure. I was looking at the meaning of failure. I don't know, is there anybody who can tell what is the meaning of failure? Anybody here who is listening want to tell what is failure? Okay, I'm not. We will leave it to the end. It is lack of success. But most of the people don't understand the noun failure looking at the dictionary. You know, it's lack of success. The act of falling short of something which will not take you to your goal. It is only a neglect or omission of an expected action from you which makes you not to reach your aim. That means you should have an aim. That means you should look for a success. That means you should be in action. If you are not having aim, if you are not in action, then you cannot talk about failure at all. But most of the people will look at failure as a feeling of failure, not the noun which is failure which is to be attached. I'm sure when Albert Einstein said failure is success in progress, he means that falling short which you have in reaching your goal. And what is success? It's an accomplishment. When you have an aim, when you reach there, that becomes your success. Therefore, what is real success in life? It is not one success which is A plus in all subjects in 10th class or maybe 12th class. A succession of success together becomes your success in life. You know what is the failure for some students? If you got A plus in all subjects in 10th class, and if you don't get A plus in that much mark in 11th class, you are a failure. That is how your parents will evaluate you. That is where the failure comes. For me, I was success all the time. I was in success because in childhood, I was not a good student. So as I progressed, I became best. So always I was successful. I'm sure in 8th, my humbly selected this topic by listening to my TED talk, in which I was mentioning that I was thrown out from a school when I was an 8th grade student, being the last ranker continuously. And they know that I'm not going to get 60% mark. Those days it was first class. And if you don't get first class, the school will spoil its name. So I saved the name of a good school. Because when they thrown out, I came out. I did not file a case. I did not went to the media. Today, if it would have been the case, it would have been a news in the media. But I came as a news in the media, maybe after long years. 3-4 years back, I went to the same school to teach the teachers and to give awards to the +1, +2 students who are winners. By mistake, unfortunately, they called me as a chief guest without knowing I was one of the students who was thrown out of the same school. That is success, right? So that is what I mean by, if you fail somewhere, doesn't matter, because you are not able to achieve your aim. But there are two possibilities. Either you change your aim or change your path, which will take you to that aim. That action which you do is what is called the progress. So failure is a success in progress, your path, the movement towards reaching the destination. So don't become a failed person. Don't become failure part of your emotional feeling, but take it as something which corrects your actions further to take you to something which is good. The thoughts and action should be good, though you are a failure. The feeling of failure should go from you. A failed person is one who has got the feeling of failure, but not failure. That is bad. Fail is being unsuccessful, but failure is not unsuccessful. Failure is you are not succeeding in your action, so you can correct it and then get into that. You are all rich people, my children, because you are in the age where you can take actions. And see, I am not that rich because I lost so many years in my life. I lost 40 years in my life. From you to me is 40 years of gap. Nobody was there to tell me the value of time. I invented only when I became in late 40s. You ask your parents, most of your parents would not have counted the days and years and weeks and months and seconds and moments which passed in their life, which they did not cherish or which did not create to cherish tomorrow. I'm sure all young children will find fault with their parents for not guiding. As just now I said, I didn't have anybody to guide me because my father and mother, both of them were not seen schools. They were illiterate. I am from a small village where education was not there. Electricity came when I was doing my master's. Telephone came when I finished my PhD. It is in 7th class I touched a switchboard, first time to switch on a light. We studied in kerosene lamp. In my poetry book, Rhythm of Life, I have recorded all these experiences of me looking at what my life was. So I'm sure you can blame your parents, but look at the situations in which they have. And most of the people who have invented a lot of things in their life, that is how we should take lessons from Abdul Kalam. That's how we should take lessons from Tolstoy, how he lived and the end of his life where he was. And I'm sure you are blaming practice. Today is the expiry date. From today onwards, decide that I'm not going to blame my parents no more. No, it doesn't value because it's already expired. Because you are taking the driving seat and then you are driving your life. That is what the counseling session is meant for. Counseling session is to understand your fault, probably not by me, by yourself. Understand where you have gone wrong. And therefore, you have the skill of driving your life. Until you decide that you are taking control of your life, you can always blame somebody else. Either that could be parents or teachers or your KG teachers onwards, you can blame probably. But that doesn't take you anywhere. You are rich. So understand, this is the day where you have to take charge of your own success and failure in your hand. I am safe today because I don't have a fear of failure, because I don't have a fear of merit. I am coming live talking to you like this offhand. Why? Because I don't have any fear of failure. If I fail, nothing is going to happen to me. Because I know there are many other chances in life. It is not one school in this world. I have reached up to maybe thousands of schools with more than 8 lakhs of teachers, more than 10 lakhs of students. And if I fail in 40 students or maybe 100 students who are listening to me, doesn't make much difference in my life. Because I know I am not a failure. Maybe this class may be a failure. That doesn't matter. I know how to correct it further. Humbly ask me whether you have something to share on the PowerPoint or something. I generally don't use PowerPoints because I finished thousands and thousands of lectures. And I have a lot of powerful points with me. Why do I need a PowerPoint presentation? What you require is not what you look at and read. What you require is which comes from your heart, from your experience. And that experience, if you don't have, you have failure because you are jumping into water without knowing swimming. Maybe you have got a saver, somebody have got a rubber tube which you can hold. And then you are always in worry because if that gets punctured, finished, you are sink and going to die. And that is what happens. The other day, some teacher told me that, no, I am so much scared because my class is not even listened by my students, but their parents are also sitting. I don't know what will happen. They may find, a lot of trouble in my pronunciation may be wrong. Maybe my maths will be wrong. I am full tension. So I am not going to work in that school. That happened to one of the teachers. I'll tell you, why do you worry? When one door closes, there are another doors open in your life. Right? You have to have that experience of looking at life, not one class, not one item which you prepare at home can be a failure. That doesn't mean you are not a good mother. You have to live in this world with a lot of experience of failure, which makes you to correct and then go further. That is what is required. You have a lot of data which you turn into information. Information gets into knowledge. And knowledge, when you know where to use, when to use, how to use, that is called vivekam, vivechana buddhi. And that when you add your values inside that become your wisdom. A wisdom person applies his knowledge to different situations, and that is what is experience. Experience is not 1 multiplied 30 times will not give you 30. It will give you only 1, because 1 into 1 into 1 into 1 into 1, because it's a repetition. Your experience is getting added when you look at different situations, though it becomes 1 and the next year it becomes another 1, not repeated 1. So it will add to that 1. Therefore, in 30 years, you will have 30 years of teaching experience. If it is same thing, the dot and the comma is repeated and the smile is repeated, it doesn't become experience. Look at all my lectures. I record it and post it onto YouTube because each one of is different. I'm sure I never gave a counseling lecture like this in my life, like this one which I'm giving you. I must have given thousands because each one of them are different. Make yourself different. A person who becomes different, even if you fail, it doesn't matter because you are learning from that. So experience is learning in different situations. Create such situations in your life. Now I am asked to talk about the benefit of failure. I'm sure Ambli had told me what I am supposed to speak. That was on benefit of failure. This is the benefit of failure. Experience is the benefit of failure. And once you don't experience, Sakshat anubhava drushto na sruto na guru darshitaha lokanam upakaraya etat sarvam pradarshitam. What is experiential is what is learning, not what is told by somebody else. Don't learn 100 quotes in your life and say, oh, life is a failure, this is what is to be done to become success. That doesn't change your life unless you make it as part of your life. And for me, counseling session is not a joke, because I know I'm not going to touch life of many people, because most of my children who heard my lectures keep in contact with me, not though immediately. Probably the YouTube which I post, I'm sure you are going to re-listen to the same talk. Maybe some people will comment there. Maybe some people will get in contact with me later. I am a richest person, not because I am rich, because I've got a lot of children who are knowledgeable, reached up to the greatest positions in the world. I've got students who are studying in the best institute in the world. You know which is the best institute? MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology. I've got students who got full fellowship, full scholarship. It worth 3 crores. They were studying in normal engineering college, but they are still with me for last 10 years. Though they are masters, they are earning maybe 100 times than what I'm earning in my life is their monthly salary. But that rich and poor is not what you have, what you give to others. What changes you can make to others in your life defines whether you are rich or poor. So I'm sure there are few children who are here who decided to make a change in their life because they are rich, because they know they are going to make a difference in their life. Not in their life, in life of many people. That is what, when you reach into higher position, you do. And if you cannot do that, you are a poor person. Though you yourself individually becomes rich, that doesn't make any change in your life. Because you are not going to touch somebody's life as per the standard what you think you can do it. I am useless. All of you should write, I am useless. That is what you always say, or maybe somebody scold you saying that you are useless. Yeah, you're right, I am useless. But from today onwards, you are my children. So don't say that I am useless. Let that be a past tense for you in your life. Say, I am useless. Who have not used you? You have not used you. That is your failure. The lazy, what the cinemas will tell you, either 3 Idiots, Dear Zindagi, Secret Superstar, or Lagan, or Swadeshi, or Milkha Singh, or any of those cinemas like Guru, or all of them, Dangal, Mary Kom, what does it tell you? It tells you that they have not used themselves. It is when you use that, you become different. And you have to decide it now. Because if you don't change now, what will happen to you later? The life of economics will tell you, when you live 60 years, 20 years you sleep. If you are sleeping 8 hours out of 24 hours. If you sleep more, I am sure you are sleeping more years. So how much time you have in your life? You have very, very less time. When I talk to you now, with the 20,000 days passed in my life, 55 years and few months. When I passed this, I have to say that, how much time I have really used in my life to live, and then show that I am living in this world. If I can show that, my life becomes live in full enjoyment. L-I-F-E, live in full enjoyment. You can do that, my children, only when that live you replace by learn in full enjoyment. L-I-F-E for students are learn in full enjoyment. You must enjoy your learning. Don't say it's a hard work. It should be a smart work. I don't teach maths, physics, chemistry, biology. Look at my classes, learn to learn. How do you learn to learn? So that any subject you can learn very easily. That is why, being a mathematician, I taught with biotechnology teachers. Somebody told me that, I took class for them in teaching how biotechnology is to be taught. I asked, I never learned biotechnology. Sir, you taught 5 years back. Yeah. Because you know cycling, you can cycle on any route. But most of you are learning how to cycle on one route. So when another route comes, you don't know. Again, you have to go for tuitions. It's so shame. You have to learn. L-E-A-R-N. All of you write L-E-A-R-N. Learn. When you learn driving, you have to have an L board. After learning, you remove the L board. So when you learn, you remove L, what you get is earn. That is life. Learning is an investment for future earning. You learn more, you can earn more. The fear of failure will go automatically. The dream and desire becomes your success. And that path becomes your success. But it is not enough just to have aim in your life. Udyamenaiva siddhyandi karyani na manorathai nehi suptasya simhasya pravishyandi mukhe mrigaha. The morning itself, the lion will not open the door of the cave and say, let some deer or rabbit come, then I will eat. It doesn't stay there. It keeps hunting. Success will not come in your life unless you hunt for that. You must toil, you must sweat for that. That is essential. Don't do hard work, do smart work. No seed can grow without breaking its shell. It has to break. The pain is part of gaining. If you don't have pain, then you don't gain anything in your life. So you have to open up yourself. And I'm sure such people who open up will never fail in their life. Don't think what you can get. Think what you can give when you get into highest level. If you dream that, your soul becomes limitless soul or in a limited body. But if you start thinking about what you can get, you are thinking about a limited soul in a limited body. That nobody cares. Then at the end of life, you will say, oh, I have not done anything in my life. So what you should do is, internally you grow. That internal growth is what I was teaching last year. Inside me, let that light of sun comes and then enlighten me. That is called enlightenment. The light should enter in my heart. In each one of us, we have got a Hridaya, Guhara, Madhye, Kevalam, Brahma Matram. Inside our Hridaya, there is a Brahma. The Brahma is the God of creativity. If you want to be a researcher, you want to think creatively, innovatively, and you want to make some difference in your life, you want to make a print. When you get out of this place, when your absence is there, your parents and your teachers and school should remember you. You know, 35 years back, who taught me mathematics, my teachers are still in WhatsApp contact with me. When I post my YouTube lecture, they look at me and say, Shashi, I am so glad that you are my student. You know, why do they say that? That is because they keep track. Why do people keep track of people? That is because you make some difference in somebody's life. You are changing internally. And you know the out world is looking at you. How can you do that? Purne manasi sampurnam jagat sarvam sudhadravaihi. The whole world is as you think the world is. If you think the world is bad, every word is bad. If you think I want leather carpet wherever I am walking, I am sure nobody will invite me for lectures because they have to put leather carpet on the path what I am walking. It's not necessary. If I get a leather footwear, that is good enough. Wherever I am walking, I will be on leather carpet. So if your manas is good, wherever you go, you find happiness, enjoyment, beauty. And if your manas is bad, I'm sure wherever you go, you will find troubles only. So change your attitude. That is more essential. If you can change your attitude, I'm sure even an accident becomes a story. I've got a small book called Rhythm of Life. That is my poetry book. These are all available on internet. You can look at it. In which on 4th July, one of the year, where I had an accident, immediately I wrote a poetry. I did not even tell my relatives that the accident happened. Nearly 150 people were there in my house for a specific program. It just happened half an hour before that activity. A family get-together was happening. But I never told any one of them. But when I posted a poetry on that, then it becomes, see, I am able to tell that experience today because I enjoyed that. The material loss is not what we have to get. I am creating something out of my incidents which happens in my life. So accidents makes another story. So attitude, skill, and opportunity. Even a trouble can be an opportunity for you, which makes you to perform. This is Dr. TPS formula. Attitude A, skill S, opportunity O. A plus S plus O. That gives you performance, that gives you success. So you change your attitude. Sometimes failure can change your attitude. You can gain more skill by developing yourself. You can look for new opportunity. I'm sure that will change your life as a whole. And your performance becomes so great that you will start enjoying your life. If you are not doing something better, then you get tensed, then you become unhappy. That shows you are a failure in your life. Why do you want to become a failure and then become a fool? Instead of that, what you can do is show your ability, relax yourself, dream for a good life, and be cool. So you can decide whether you want to be a fool or you want to be cool. It's your choice. That shows your attitude. I'm sure you can change. By birth, all of us are really wonderful. You know, we've got another small poetry book which is called Life of Love. The Life of Love, I've got a first poem. The Life of Love is another book in which the first poem is the race for birth. Millions of sperm from the father get into the mother's egg and only one sperm take birth, and that's me and you. Each one of us took birth like that. You know how many sperm did not take birth? Millions. Who are they? My unborn brothers and sisters. Instead of me, they would have taken birth. I am so glad that I have taken birth. It's my fortune that I took birth. How could it happen? Because we fought for our life. And we raised with millions of my unborn brothers and sisters. And when you are not getting a first rank, you are not passing examination, you are not fighting with that many number of people, I'm sure. There is another good poetry in that, designer and architect. You must look at what is the poverty, what people have, and how lucky we are. We are now enjoying this. You are listening to this talk live. You know, millions of people are not privileged to get this. And we unnecessarily start worrying what we don't have when you have so much around us. Your imagination, your dream, that must be your CV. That must be your biodata, not your qualifications. That doesn't change. Nelson Mandela, when I remember when somebody asked him, what is your qualification or something, he said he was not even having something to tell. But then when he became president, he was telling that person who asked me that question, I wish he is around here when he was giving a invited talk in Harvard. So it's not, it is your experience, it is your innovation, it is your improvisation in your life that makes change in your own life. That is your CV, not your academic qualifications. I'm not saying that it's not required, because to experience today's scenario, quite a lot of academic qualification is essential. Your competitions are essential so that you can reach out to the highest place. In the highest place, it is not the infrastructure of the teachers. You have got a lot of colleagues who are all really meritorious, who are looking with high dream. When you are in such a group, that is called satsang. I'm sure you will become mentally fit. Otherwise, you are in a place where everybody is not active, then you will become mentally ill. And that mental illness is what creates your problems in your life. Adi vyadhi rupena jayate. If you have got to worry, you will get diseases. I'm sure you can change your life. Your friends of today, I'm sure all of them will become your great supporters, because that satsang group, the group study which you can do, unless you don't choose them as your life partner. At this age, that is one of the biggest problems. For all of them, I have got a great message, which is Dr. TPS philosophy. Don't get into a bus which you see first, because there may be many good buses coming behind. When you get into a bus, you miss a lot of buses. When you miss a bus, you get a lot of buses in your life. So be careful while choosing Whom do you want as your partner in life? Don't get into such smaller thoughts at this time. Get into the highest position, and then you think somebody who is equivalent to that or higher. Most of the people fail because they are emotionally down. They don't have great vision in their life. If you want to be a champion, you must decide a new path and the great path which leads your life higher and higher. And that may not be that easy. You must have a lot of patience. Thomas Alva Edison, a well-known word which says, I have not failed, I found 1,000 ways of not doing things. And so many such quotations are there for him. The weakness lies in giving up. I keep saying, if you have a big stone, you keep on hitting it, it may not break. The last moment you leave it and then go because it says it doesn't break. But somebody else will come and hit once, it will break. That is because the previous person who was hitting it made a lot of cracks inside. You would have waited for one more hit, it would have been cracked and it would have been broken into pieces. But you don't have that patience. Most of the people leave their success path when they are very close to success because they don't have patience. What is most important is patience. You have that patience, you become part of success. If you don't have patience, don't attach with the laziness. Don't wait for something to happen because you give up. Don't give up. That's what is essential for you. Don't think about what happened in the past. If that has to be a fuel for you to look up. I keep saying it is like climbing a mountain top. When you look at the ground, you will see only small portion. But as you climb up, you will see larger area. When you reach on the top of the mountain, you will see the whole area around. That is the feeling which we had when I went to Kailash. When we go to that Kailash, you know the beauty. You see the moon which you see in this ground with the smaller one. That becomes 3 times bigger because you are in the highest portion. And that's a beautiful scene. Only thing you have to go there to look at it. There are a lot of people who are not having that courage. They said we'll stay in the down. But when we came back and said the moon was so beautiful, they will, oh, I lost. Because you don't have that perseverance. Most essential is that perseverance. All of us had as child, small children we had. That essentially you should have continuously in your life, then you become successful. Udyamam, Sahasam, Dhairyam, Buddhi, Shakti, Parakramam. These are the 6 qualities required to become successful in life. Udyamam, planning. Planning everybody has got. Yeah, I will do it, I will do it, I will do it. And they become thinking about it, they become tank. You know what is tank? Become tired. And then they sleep without doing anything. Don't do that. Udyamam, immediately jump into action is called Sahasam. Udyamam, Sahasam, Dhairyam, for which you need Dhairyam. Udyamam, Sahasam, Dhairyam, Buddhi, I'm sure all of you have. Otherwise you will not be here in such a wonderful school. Buddhi, Shakti and Parakramam. There are a lot of people who will say, you will fail, don't run. You know the same parents who asked you, don't run, you will fall. When they want something urgent, they will tell the same boy, you go and run and get it. Because they know how things can be changed. These parents are very tricky. I used to give a lot of lectures to parents. I keep saying your children are bad because the morning itself you will start finding fault with your children. They start lying, all of you. Because 6 o'clock you have to wake up, they will tell you, beta, it's 7 o'clock, get up, get up. Why? That is what you hear. Always false things in your ear. So you are trained to tell how you have to fool people around. I say if you stop this, they will become very good. There are a lot of people who will stop you from doing things. They will tell you, don't do this, you will fall. Let you fall, nothing matter. Falling is not bad. As soon as you fall, you should know how to get up. That is more important. Falling is not a problem. But getting up and then fighting back, that is called Udyamam, Sahasam, Dhairyam, Buddhi, Shakti, Parakramam. The quality Parakramam is when you fall, you know how to get up. And if somebody stopped you, kick them. That ability is called the Parakramam. That you should have. I am sure this is what is to be done to gain something in life. Don't be lazy. Be very active. I leave it to you for interaction. I love to have more interaction. If not in this limited time, I'm sure you have my contact. If not, search for Dr. TPS, DR for doctorate, TPS temperature pressure second, top police service, thermal power station, Talli Police Shashi Kumar. Right? God bless you. My brother Abu Bakr, I'm so thankful that I'm seeing the smiling faces around. It's not allowing me to stop, but I know you have time limit. And I must entertain questions.
Yeah. So, mic to whom? Nandita or? Yeah. Alishba. Okay.
Alishba is the controller.
Controller, yes.
We are extremely thankful to you, sir, for making us understand the meaning of life. We promise you that we are all going to enjoy our learning. Dear friends, it's time for you to ask some relevant questions to your guest. We shall be grateful if you can respond quickly to avoid delays. Over to you, friends.
Any questions, please? Yeah, they are making ready, sir.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yes, sir. Do you have any questions, please? Please make a note of sir, that the sir's number. It was, I think, bit speed 944 74 37 948 944 74 37 948. This is the WhatsApp number. We'll be sending you this one information about sir also, and you can look at the YouTube even.
Yeah, Shivapriya.
Yes, sir.
You have any questions? Yeah, questions, please. Don't hesitate to ask. You can ask
anything. It doesn't matter.
Sir, I shall ask the question. So, as you said, you said to enjoy learning. So, I like learning. That's true. But and I am a kind of person who I am restless. So, I keep on moving from one thing to another. So, sometimes what happens to me is I dream of many things to do, what I want to pursue. And once I at the starting time, I'm very enthusiastic. But after some time, the inspiration or some kind of encouragement that I need is gone. So I don't get that kind of that I got from the starting till the end. So,
I understood.
Okay. Sir understood.
So you should have many start, because you have starting inspiration. You keep on starting. Don't continue. See, the basic educational psychology says nobody can study continuously a subject for more than 30 minutes. That is why generally classrooms, each subject is given 40 minutes or 1 hour, not more than that, because teachers keep repeating. I am sure making a timetable is so easy from morning till evening, one day, one subject. But why are they not doing? Because your interest keeps on changing. So what is to be done? Study for 30 minutes. You decide this portion I am going to finish. When you study, make notes. Write down each word by word. No. The essence of that you write down. That is what is note. And after half an hour, you have somebody at home, your younger sister, younger brother, telephone somebody, scold somebody, kick somebody, smash something, play around for 5 minutes, then come back and then recollect what I learned for last half an hour previously. Write it down, make a note. First taking note and making note. If you do that continuously, you sustain that interest. And don't look at your subject and see, oh, today maths 3 hours. No, maths only half an hour. Next half an hour for some other subject. Then take 10 minutes gap. Even before examination, you should not look at the notebook. You should only look at the note which you made yourself. Not the guide, not the text, not teacher's note, but your own note. That you will love, because by looking at it, you can recollect whatever is there. And create questions. You become a great person only when you can create good questions. You should have good friends and keep gifts. Give a lot of gift to your friends. You know what is the gift a bright children can give? Difficult questions. And ask them, answer if you can. And I'm sure some of your friends will answer and send it to you. You just evaluate, find mistakes inside that. That will be a thrilling experience of learning. I'm sure when you look at somebody's answer sheet, you are learning the trick of writing examination in a better way, and you can get good marks. So the whole learning becomes a real enjoyment. That's how I learned in my life. I was a teacher to all my colleagues. As soon as the teacher finished the class and go, I will go to the board and say, this is what the teacher taught. Let me see whether Shivapriya can give me a gist of what talk we gave today and then write in one page. That shows you know English comprehension. And if you know how to write comprehension, all competitive exams in this world, one part is English comprehension, you will win. Last year, same date in USA, I was teaching the USA students how to write their SAT examination, entrance examination for graduation. One of the best program which I did was, many children have problem in writing comprehension. They don't know how to make notes. Even in civil service, IAS, I've got a small book which describes how to prepare for civil service. Civil service prelims handbook. If you have a lot of different interest, one of the field where you have to become is a civil servant. Because they keep on getting transfer. One day you are in fisheries, next day you are in aviation, third day you will be in some other film industry, next day in revenue department. So many jobs, plenty of varieties of jobs. Somebody who loves different varieties of things, that's the best thing. Right? I worked with the Supreme Civil Servant in India, Cabinet Secretariat's office. I was a deputy director there. So we know the passion for people. They get different postings. Do well.
Thank you, sir.
Noel, Abid.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And Antonio.
Sir, I have one question.
Yeah.
For example, if my parents they tell me sometimes that reading loudly is it'll help us to learn faster.
Yeah.
Is it true, sir?
It is true, because in all our Panchendriya, when we look at and read, only eye is working. When you read yourself, your tongue is working, your ear is working. So it goes through your body at least a few times. See, I chanted a few slokas because I by-hearted them. How did I by-heart? It has gone through my body many times. It is not easy to learn by heart a sloka of 4 lines if you don't read louder. When you read louder, automatically it comes to you. It's a simple mechanism. I said learn by heart. All of you should learn by heart. Don't learn by heart, but learn by heart. Slowly, right? Don't learn by heart. Learn by, your heart should be here. Therefore, don't give your heart to somebody else. Once you give your heart to somebody else, you will have a heart problem. Your heartbeat will change. That's the biggest problem in teenage. Be careful. Yeah, who else is there? Dandita is there. Tin Babu is Tin.
Yes, sir. I would like to ask a question, sir.
Yeah, Nandita.
Yes, sir. So I've seen some of your videos. So in that you've spoken on how you can make a class entertainment based studying. So we have such a vast curriculum in CBSE. So how do we bring entertainment, sir? Greta,
you tell me which subject you want to make it entertainment. I will do it just now. You choose any subject, any topic, any chapter. I am a one session. Call few of your friends and then call me any day. Don't tell me a previous notice. You tell me your syllabus, because I finished 12th class. I learn by heart. I enjoy.
Sir, I am a commerce student. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So till last year, I had studied science. So it was a subject which I found it very hard to cope.
I am an MBA. So I am not very far from commerce. My first teaching was bookkeeping and accounting.
Yes, so we are studying that.
Probably before your parents would not have taken birth. 1981. 1981, I started teaching bookkeeping and accountancy. I never knew that I am going to be an MBA professor later. It's so marvelous. I will tell you, I have got a student who listened to my share market investment class, and she is earning lot of rupees today. Today morning also to told her, no, this much I got as a profit, sir, because you taught me. I said, give me my share. It's so practical. Sometimes your physics and chemistry, you may not be able to see practicability. But I am sure your share market, your accountancy, bookkeeping, you must listen to my management association lecture in Thrissur, what I gave the other day. It's a business proposal, how to do business. Right? I'm sure it's so simple. Only thing you should visualize. Any subject to learn, what you should do is visualize it. If you are not able to visualize, you will lose. So create models. Not necessarily physical model, your mental model. Then it becomes like a drama in front of you. And that is what is essential. You can, today there are a lot of games which are using these principles, people created games. So social science, geography, history, economics, commerce, all these subjects are so wonderful. You can pick up any chapter from anywhere and ask me questions. I'll explain to you. And I'll show you how interesting is that. Probably that is much more interesting than chemistry and biology.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Sir, I have a question for you. So
This
what
is
if our...
Anita.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What if our parents' interests and our interests don't match? Because I need their support to choose an option.
Do you know that movie which I mentioned?
So
That movie where the singer wanted to sing and then she was hiding and then running away. Which is that movie?
sir, I don't know.
Okay. Do you know that movie where Shah Rukh Khan was a psychologist and then one girl goes and then gets treatment in Goa?
Sir, I don't watch a lot of Bollywood.
Yeah, see, the problem is, I am not telling the movie name, though it is in my tongue. See, you should know how you can make it happen in your life. Then I'm sure you don't have to listen to your parents. The problem is you are not listening to your parents and you are not listening to you also. Because you are not sure. What are you doing? You are trying to find out, is there anybody else in the world who will tell me what you are thinking is right? You are hunting for somebody else for your support. First you will try with your father, he is not supporting. You go to your mother and try supporting. No, if that doesn't happen, you will go to mother's sister and or maybe the mother's friend. And you will go to your cousin brother, cousin sister. Don't do that. Identify what is that you want. If you are 100% sure on that and you convince yourself, I am sure you can see. Some people say that, sir, I don't want MBBS. Why you don't want MBBS? Did you get an admission card with you before telling that? You get an admission card and then tell I don't want. So what you should have is you have a skill and you have that attitude. The opportunity which is stopped by your parents, always you can kick it away. But if you don't have skill, you have your own doubt in that, I am sure you will be in trouble. So sharpen your weapon. I am sure somebody once telling the other day, I want to become a pilot, my parents are not allowing. What can be done? To become a pilot today, you need minimum 2 crores investment. Yeah, you are not able to do that. Nothing wrong. But will you be able to get into NDA, National Defense Academy? Unluckily, girls are not allowed. Okay, can you do a BTech and get after graduation into Air Force? They will teach you without any cost, but try for that. That trial is essential. That effort is essential. Then nobody can stop you. If you don't have that effort, ability, and if you don't have that attitude, what generally happens is you will find a rescue operation by yourself, saying that my father is not supporting, mother is supporting, my cousin is supporting, my father and mother is not agreeing. I'm sure if you have ability and you get an admission in whatever college you want, then tell your parent, I want to go. This is where I've got a lot of children. I remember in Palakkad, when I went to Victoria College, one girl who wanted to get into physics MSc, their parents said after BSc stop, only B.Ed. I said, don't worry, you keep applying. Anyway, the parents will not check where are you applying. And she got admission in Central University. She jumped and ran away to Central University. And the parents are supporting now. But you should get into the best college. I'm sure then the parents will support you. Don't object to them when they say, ha. The best student is when they say, When you do something, if they scold you, you keep saying, the second alphabet in your mother tongue.
Thank you, sir.
Don't worry.
Sir, I have one question.
Yeah. You are permitted to ask or not? So you are the person to permit yourself. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. My question is like, whenever I start to do something,
yeah,
I'm scared that maybe I won't be able to do that, or maybe I will fail to do that. How can I overcome that?
See, I don't know swimming and I start jumping in water. Will I have a fear or not? Yeah. If I am already practiced swimming in 100 places, will I have a fear? So it is your skill which determines whether you have courage. I tell you, courage is not a blank check. If you have credit, then you have a courage with you. The credit is your skill, ability. I am able to teach English. Yeah, I have to. It is not a clean check. I must qualify. What is it? I am not able to teach English to LKG or to 10th class or to PhDs in English. That I should qualify, right? So my ability depends on, yeah, I know swimming, but not in the swimming pool. Do you have an experience of swimming in the deep sea? Then swimming in the swimming pool becomes so simple for you, right? So get the hardest thing. Let your muscles be strong enough. Then you will have no problem. That is what I mean by skill. Then you will never fear of anything. The fear is because you are thinking. That could be one reason. Second could be ego. As a small child, when somebody comes to the comes home, maybe your father's relative or friends, hey, please sing a song. Immediately you will say tingle, tingle, little star. But today you don't sing because you have a high ego. Why do you worry? I don't know dancing. But if somebody asks me to dance, immediately I will dance because that's what I can do. I am not becoming like Amitabh Bachchan. I don't want to become Shah Rukh Khan. I don't want to become Amir Khan. Have you seen that movie, Mammootty's movie, in which he is looking at different actors and saying, I am not that, I am not that. Am I becoming Dr. TPS by myself in all my ability? Alisha should become the best in whatever Alisha is supposed to be in your ability. Perform it. If somebody says you are not good, doesn't matter. I had a teacher who was telling me, if you don't know music, start teaching music. Then somebody will tell you this is not music. That means he knows music. So ask him what is music and learn the music. Have that courage. That courage only took me throughout in my life. I know my English is not great and good, but I use my English. Maybe somebody says that no, this is not the correct one, then I will rectify. That is what is learning. Open yourself for learning. The other, just now I chanted a sloka. Purne manasi sampurnam jagat sarvam sudhadravaihi upana gudapadasya nanu charmastrudaiva buhu. You have to use a footwear, I said. Earlier I used to say you have to use a chappal. By mistake, I went to one of the church in America and then I said, you used to use a chapel. And after the lecture, somebody, which chapel you are saying, sir? They thought it is church, chapel, church. And they are not able to connect to the meaning. So I am very careful now. I will either use shoes or maybe footwear. I will avoid using the word chapel even if it is an Indian audience. So failure is not a big problem. Learning from failure will give you a lot of courage. Now I can do any mistake anywhere because I know Professor Abu Bakr loves me so much. Even if I may make mistakes, he will not mind. Correct? I have given all the CBSE principals who are in Chennai when I gave lecture. If I can give lectures to principal, do you think I have any problem in talking to +1, +2 students? Having finished 8 to 10 lakhs of children, do you think I am scared of small audience? 48 hours continuous class. 6,000 students at a stretch for 6 hours. I have done such classes. So this is not a problem. This is like a small swimming pool where I have already went into ocean. So get that courage. Alicia, you are good. You can do well.
Sir,
Shirin, yeah.
90 seconds.
Yeah, Shirin, start.
Sir, like,
What are we supposed to do when everyone you know is willing to support you and they trust in you, but you don't know what to do?
Yeah, you are in a buffet dinner and there are a lot of varieties of items. You don't know what to eat. What will happen to you?
Try everything.
You will start going from counter to counter eating nothing. By the time the dinner will be over. That is how most of the people lost their life. Understood? Start tasting. If you have a taste in writing, keep writing. I remember I wrote probably when I was in a student like 10th and 12th. After that, I was a very serious student for BSc, MSc, PhD in mathematics. Where is time for writing poetry? But that time I have just tasted my poetry in my childhood. When I got a job in government, I was in Delhi. I was sitting morning and evening without any relative, no friends. I was alone there because I went from Hyderabad to Delhi. I started writing my poetry. That is where I wrote 27 poems. These are all like gems in my life. So keep tasting. Experiment everything in your life. But be a master in one, which gives you a profession. The rest of the things have to be passion for you. Identify passion. Don't like something, but love. That love is unstoppable, is called the passion. So get into that, wet yourself, enjoy that. I'm sure you will enjoy your life. And you will find yourself something which is good. I have never decided to become a scientist in my life. I thought I will become a teacher, but I couldn't. Unfortunately, I became a scientist. But inside my office, I started training people because we have to teach our youngsters, and then I started working on something. That's how we have got in Thiruvananthapuram IIST. That was my mind-brain creation. And then I thought this is not my time. I want to go around this world and start teaching. I'm a pensioner, so my safe, I've got my money in my pocket, sufficient to live. Then I decided I'm going to spend the rest of my life in serving people like youngsters who can change your future by thinking at the right time in the right style. So I'm sure, Sharon, if you are very not sure that what you're supposed to do, get into generic but not very specialized. After +2, assume that what is your subject?
So science.
Science. If after science you get into biotechnology, finished. Because biotechnology is a specialized subject. Microbiology is a specialized subject. Nanotechnology is a specialized subject. But assume you have learned either chemistry, physics, mathematics, biology, zoology, botany. Always you can specialize in something else. If you're not sure what is that you want to get into specialized, always go to the basics. You can specialize later in the life. After graduation, you can go for specialization. If you don't know what to do and you get specialized in something, then finished. You realize that this is not the ship what I wanted to go. Just because it was the first ship anchored in your shore, you just jump into that. Then you will not be able to get into another ship until you finish your journey. That is what happens most of the time. So get into generic. Look at, these are all the different, look at the syllabus. Look at the content of the subject which they are learning inside, because syllabus is open today. So understand what is that I am going to do. If you can understand that, if you have any problem, any point of time, 9447437948. I will be alive here until you finish, until you reach my age. I will be alive in this world. Don't worry.
Sir, I have got a question.
Yeah.
Sir, how can we stay motivated, sir? I'm a CA aspirant. So
who is that?
People,
I'm not seeing your.
Kirtika.
Kirtika, okay.
Yeah. So I'm a CA aspirant. So when I ask when people ask me like, what are you planning for after grade 12, and then I'll be telling them I'm gonna try for CA. They'll like
try.
It's not.
Don't try.
Yeah.
The word which I don't like in my life is try. The try is when you don't know. If you are a handicapped person, I am asking you to climb the steps, you will say, I will try. That means you are already handicapped. CA is not a degree recognized by Government of India. It is only a private certification given by Government of India. Therefore, always join for BCom, which is very close to CA, and pursue CA, because CA and BCom has got common papers.
Yes, sir.
Do that parallelly, and you can definitely earn more than any of the engineers or doctors are earning.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So
Yes.
CA is a beautiful, but understand there are people who tried for 10 years and then failed, and then they say that I don't know what is to be done. Then I keep asking, did you join for graduation? No, sir. That means they only have a +2 certificate with them, valid certificate. So do your BCom, jump into MCom, parallelly get through your CA. It is not that difficult.
Okay, sir.
Kirtika, na?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Kirtika, you can do that.
Thank you, sir.
Not a question.
Yeah.
Is there anyone, please? You have any question, Afreen?
Afreen isn't.
Yes, Afreen Zubia, I tell.
Yes, sir. So, it's quite common to get demotivated and downtrodden when things don't go the way you want.
Yeah.
So, even though I know that I shouldn't worry about the results and focus only on my aim, but the fear of failure, even though I don't want it, it's always there. So, how can I overcome it, sir?
You make your own big picture. Like, if I'm sure you must not have gone to Indian politicians' houses. I've gone to many politicians' houses. You know how do they keep their motivation even when they fail? They keep their own big picture in their room. Every day they look at the big picture and say, I'm so big. Keep your own big picture. Write down, I am going to be this. Make your study table fully decorated with your aims. What you want to be, keep writing that. That gives you a lot of motivation. I'm not joking. It is how you motivate yourself. Keep telling everybody in the world that I am going to become that. When you tell 100 people, definitely it gets into your mind. And look at such people who are motivators in your life and listen to their lectures, look at their biography, learn. See, assume somebody wants to be a cinema actor, they must know all the film actors, greatest film actors, directors, everybody around them. Suppose you want to be a physics person, you cannot say, I don't know Albert Einstein, I don't know Newton, I want to be a physics expert. It doesn't happen. So whichever field you are choosing, who was the person who asked the question? Disappeared?
Afreen.
Where is she?
Afreen is here.
Yeah. So what you should do is decide your field, then learn about people who all motivated you to become that. Either it should be people, or should be concept, or should be some incident which happened probably motivated you. How do you keep that strong with you? Keep reminding yourself. So if you are a physics person, definitely you should have Einstein's picture, Newton's picture in your house. Have you seen politicians? They keep all the leaders' pictures in their houses. Looking at them, they feel great. That is what happens to even Prime Minister. They keep all earlier Prime Minister's pictures there. Then looking at them, you see, oh, Indira Gandhi was a Prime Minister. If I don't perform like her, I am a failure. That is fear of failure. That is the motivation. Actually, fear of failure becomes motivation. Don't become distressed. Get motivated. Stress has to be there. That stress is what pours on us based on the previous experience people had. We have an expectation. Create that expectation among your relatives, parents, friends, and everybody. And then motivate yourself internally. As a child, people used to motivate you by saying, I will give you a chocolate, sing a song. I'll give you a cycle, you do this. You get a first rank, I will give you a motorbike. These are all materialistic things which will not motivate you now onwards. Now you should motivate yourself by creating big dreams. Right?
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, friends, for your participation and your questions. Thanks a lot, sir, for answering my friends and me. We are extremely thankful to Dr. T.P. Shashikumar for accepting our invitation. On behalf of Scholars family, Principal will present the Certificate of Appreciation to Dr. T.P. Shashikumar.
Digitally accepted.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
The smiles of all the people who attended is the best certificate, I'm sure.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Now we have Noel Nigel to thank you all for joining us today. Over to you, Noel.
Thank you, Alishba, and good morning to all. And I deem it is a great honor and privilege to propose the vote of thanks on this memorable session. And first and foremost, I would like to thank our special guest, Dr. T.P. Shashikumar, for finding time to conduct the session for school scholars, students, and making it memorable. Thank you, sir. And we are grateful to Dr. T.P. Shashikumar for his words of encouragement. His able guidance will always encourage us. I thank him for his kindness, his interest, and his hospitality. I thank our principal and chairman for their unstinted support for this session. My heartfelt thanks to the heads of various departments and the faculty for their valuable contribution. Last but not the least, I thank you, my friends, for your cooperation in making the session on a resounding success. Finally, I leave you in this inspiring quote by Martin Luther King. An individual has not started living until he rises above all the confines of his individualistic concerns to the broader concerns of all humanity. Once again, I thank you all for your attention.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Yeah, we shall overcome. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Noel. Let me interfere. I've been mentioned by Dr. T.P. Shashikumar very often as I have coordinated this session today. So I hope you had a nice time with our students there, and I know they are also very much excited, and they've got a lot to take home today. I mean, in fact, they are at home right now. So these pieces of advice, it's going to be part of their life. And I also would like to say that our principal, he is very good at reciting Bhagavad Gita. So may I request Principal Sir to recite a few lines.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Mrs. Ambali.
Thank you.
Ambali did a great job. You suggested a good topic which I never could have thought about.
Yeah.
Actually, this was very relevant at this time, sir.
Yeah,
they were
it's true.
all
Really
in a very
true.
confused state.
Yeah.
Okay, because Ambali teacher has said that to me to recite one of the slokas. So I'll start with about education only, knowledge only. Nahi jnanena sadrusham, nahi jnanena sadrusham, pavitramiha vidyate, tatsvayam samsiddhah kalenatmani vindati. One more Subhashita sir said that about the Subhashita I will tell. Udyamaha sahasam dhairyam buddhi shakti parakramaha shadete yatra vardante tatra daiva sahayakrut. Shadete yatra vardante daiva tatra sahayakrut. Thank you.
Thank you, Novel, for the nice words.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. We'll meet again. And sir, one more permission is required from you. And we will be publishing this one in our YouTube channel plus Facebook this one also, and with our website too.
Good.
And I'll be sending to CBSE also, sir. Please.
Good.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your presence and the prayers and blessings. Thank you, sir. Once again.
Thank you all. Love you.
Thank you, sir.
Love you all.
Thank you, sir.
Session adjourned. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay connected, and finally, stay successful.